Premier League Liverpool vs Fulham prediction, team news, lineups preview. Liverpool return to Premier League action after the postponement of the Merseyside derby when Fulham travelled to Anfield on Saturday. Arne Slot's men saw their fixture be the only one in the top flight to fall victim to Storm Dara, but even without playing, it was still a positive weekend for the Premier League leaders. Match preview. Not being in action means Liverpool will have a game in hand over their title rivals for the next 2 months at least, and that will be a great opportunity for the Reds given that both Arsenal and Manchester City dropped points last week. With City in complete crisis, their race almost looks run already, meaning Chelsea are now the closest challengers, 4 points behind Liverpool after their 4-3 win at Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal and City failing to win mitigated the impact of Liverpool dropping 2 points in the final minute away to Newcastle United last midweek, just the third time in 21 games that they had failed to win under Slot. The Dutch manager's dream start continued in midweek though, with Mohamed Salah's penalty sealing a 1-0 win at Girona, meaning they still have a 100% record in the Champions League after 6 games. Returning to home soil will be an even bigger confidence boost, considering the defeat to Nottingham Forest in September remains the only time they have not won across their last 13 at Anfield. Defensive frailty has raised some questions in recent weeks, but they are making up for that by being clinical in attack, having now scored 2 or more goals in 7 straight Premier League games, their best streak in over 3 years. They could still break their Premier League goal-scoring record for a calendar year with 4 games left in 2024, sitting 12 short of the record 88 they put up across 2019. Fulham are a team they enjoyed great success against in front of goal last season too, scoring 7 and doing the league double over the Cottagers, extending their run against them to 9 wins in 12 in the Premier League. Marco Silva's men did give them plenty of frights across their 4 meetings last season though, leading 3-2 with 10 minutes to play at Anfield before a 4-3 loss, while also taking the lead in the first leg of their EFL Cup semi-final. Fulham were also one of the 6 clubs who beat Liverpool at Anfield during their bizarre run of form at the start of 2021. But they are still yet to beat the Reds here in front of a crowd. That win was also before Silva joined the club, and he has only ever won one of his 11 meetings with Liverpool as a manager. And losing 5-2 at Anfield as Everton manager in 2019 ultimately saw him sacked. It was his Fulham team that handed Liverpool a big helping hand in the title race last Sunday though, holding Arsenal to a 1-1 draw at Craven Cottage, avoiding defeat late on thanks to a VAR offside call which ruled out Bukayo Saka's goal. That took Fulham to 23 points after 15 games, the second best tally in their Premier League history, only behind the 25 they collected at this point of the 2003-2004 season, where they ultimately finished 9th. Despite that fine points tally and losing just one of their last 7 games, Fulham are still down in 10th, but the congested nature of the Premier League top half means they are just 4 points behind Man City in the top 4. Team news. Liverpool are now starting to welcome back many of their important first-team players, with Alisson returning after 11 games out in midweek, making 5 saves on the way to a clean sheet at Girona. Diogo Jota is also back in training and in contention to feature, while Federico Chiesa is not far away from a return either. Alexis Mac Allister was set to be suspended for the derby against Everton, but will now serve his ban here instead, after also missing the Champions League win due to yellow card accumulation. Dominic Szoboszlai is set to deputise for him again, but Slot has a decision to make in attack between Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo. If Jota cannot make a full instant return, Fulham are without Calvin Bassey due to suspension, and Joachim Anderson's calf injury has seen him miss the last 3 games, so Jorge Cuenca could make his full PL debut here, having made just 3 injury-time sub-appearances so far. Harrison Reed will not play until 2025 after knee surgery, while wide man Reiss Nelson was unable to feature against his former club Arsenal last weekend due to a hamstring issue. With Adama Traore coming in, Tom Cairney will serve the final game of his 3-match ban for the straight red card picked up at Spurs, after missing the home fixtures against Brighton and Arsenal. Liverpool possible starting lineup: Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Quansah, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, Jones, Szoboszlai, Sulla, Gakpo, Diaz. Fulham possible starting lineup: Leno, Tet, Cuenca, Diop, Robinson, Berga, Lukic, Iwobi, Smith Rowe, Adama, Jimenez. We say, Liverpool 3-1 Fulham. Fulham can be one of the most dangerous teams in the division if they are underestimated. But Liverpool have evidently learnt from their defeat to Forest and been ruthless in the Premier League so far. Playing a day earlier than Chelsea will give Liverpool the opportunity to reinstate their 7-point lead at the summit. And with 9 wins in 12 against Fulham in the league, they are well worth their favourites tag. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.